Alright, now I'm opening it up, of course. Now, Radiocruncher did a wonderful job packing this radio. I can start to see it here. That's right. It's a fully restored, early Robert's Rambler. An absolutely stunning piece of radio history here. What do you think? Look at that. The nice teak wood sides, he polished them up. Cosmetically, it's basically perfect. Very, very light wear. But this is a special radio for sure. Came here all the way across the pond from Europe. Now resides in America, where it will stay and last happily ever after here. The Roberts Rambler early model with the square buttons. Oh yeah. Alright, here we are. It is about 8:30 at night. And we have the Roberts Rambler that Graham recently restored from Radiocruncher. And we'll be taking a little look here at how it performs. There's 530, 570 WMCA, 600 WICC, a little Frankie Valley. Please let me, can't take my eyes off you. Here's 660 WFAN, the New York Yankees baseball.
And Xander just said to first base coach, ooh, he's not sure either.
Shirt. The name was embroidered in the back.
710 WOR.
So when you
740. Here's 77 WABC, the most popular station in New York.
After leaving her sister's apartment,
So I think this is 820,
ending up in a home.
Doug, how would you
This is 880 WCBS, number 2 news station in New York.
to how that one ended?
This is the Mets after game show. The Mets won, of course. I'm not sure what station this is actually.
Sexy before.
This has been Family Bible Reading Fellowship.
That's 960, the answer, I believe.
Right, and that's one of the reasons why it's a center-right movement. They're trying to get realignment back to the local.
Right, that's exactly right. And you saw it.
Private health care is
1010
private health
wins.
insurance for ages 65 and
Number
under
1
with
news
medical,
station in the city.
dental, vision,
Was aggravate yourself and take up my time. Send Susie in, and we'll take care of her. Rose will take good care of her, and I'll send you a
Builder wants to hear
I
that
think this
too.
might be 1030. WBZ
They
Boston.
can focus on
7122. Again, 800
This is
708
1050.
7122.
Not sure, ESPN radio. If you're wondering why my hands are yellow, I was dyeing some leather and it got on my hands. Anyway, here's 1100 WHLY. Pretty Little Angel Eyes. Alright, I'm gonna get off that.
Valentin Castellanos with 2
There's,
goals in the game.
11:30,
NYC with a couple of draws coming into the match. And amongst their first wins since
BBR,
late
Bloomberg
May.
Radio.
That's your Bloomberg Sports Update. I'm at Mattinson.
There you go, Bloomberg. Not sure, but it's like a gospel station.
In the home. Not doling out
Not sure. There's a lot
morals.
of stations in this area.
Huntington, New York, 11743.
This is
Need a
1240,
breakthrough?
I believe.
Are you sick in your body? Sunday.
Nueva York brinda atención médica de alta
I'm
calidad
not sure, a
en
Hispanic station. Anyway, there's a lot of stuff. A lot of weak stuff. The sun is starting to set, so it's,
each in the only.
But the dream didn't.
Funk boy.
there's
Funk
Cousin
boy.
Brucey on
He,
WABC.
He's, what do you call? Well, the book is called
One of the most
Memoir.
legendary DJs in New York. Started out in 1958.
He has worked with everybody, right? He's performed with over 50 inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. He's been on Broadway. He's worked with You need it from Solomon Burke.
This
and
is
Sam Moore.
50,000 watts clear channel, which is what most of the stations are. So once the sun sets, they can be heard in around, the station can be heard around 38 states, you know, parts of Europe, parts of Canada, parts of Mexico, down in Bermuda, all over.
On the web also. All right. I'll take the 81st caller. Call me now at 800-848-9222. 81. 800-848-9222. Contest on the air. Good luck.
Lou Christie, gotta get off of that before the content match gets me. But yeah, it's in great shape. Thank you very much to Radiocruncher for restoring this and selling it to me at a great price. Very clean. Excuse me for the plane flying overhead, but you know. Anyway, nice leather, fake leather, you know, whatever that's called, a nice teak sides and a beautifully polished up, all very nice, wonderfully polished face. Thank you very much, Radiocruncher, for this wonderful vintage Roberts radio. Very happy with it. A little sleepwalk on WABC, of course. It's around 9:50 at night now. Here we've got the Roberts. We've also got a nice American-made Zenith that I restored about a year ago. I'm on my bed now, by the way. The Zenith tops everything. I do not have a single AM radio that sounds better than this, including the Roberts. The Roberts. So much high tone and bass at the same time. It's just wonderful. Then we've got the little G here. It really struggles. Let us see what else can we pull out. Here we got a Zenith Royal 500. I'd say it's just as sensitive as the Roberts Rambler. Maybe a little bit more sensitive, actually, but the Roberts Rambler has more volume and it sounds better for sure, because it's got a bigger speaker and a nicer wood cabinet and all that. What else do we have here? A lot of Zenith I have. Here we have a Roberts R200, my only other Roberts.
Santa and Johnny, huh? Romance in the air, everybody. You're listening to the Love Hour, half hour. A time for, you know, romance. Jacqueline and Todd, listen to Cousin Lucy right now in Denver, Colorado. The Flamingos for them.
Told you they're listening in Denver, Colorado. This station, 50,000 watts in America, on this big flat country. My God. This station reaches California at night, I'm telling you. It's crazy, the power of this station. And there's not a single other station on this frequency. That's what clear channel means. 770 is only for WABC from the northeast, south, you know, southwest, from pretty much east to west. WABC is the only station on 770 kilohertz at 50,000 watts. So they dominate the AM band at night. This station here is kind of weak. That's 740 CFZM out of Canada. It kind of runs on top of 740, all my local ones. So.
Over in Britain.
Over in Britain, and that's where this radio came from.
Supreme Court giving us
710.
And on to Lansdowne.
660. The Yankees are still on. Don't know the score. Here's 600. Red Rubber Ball. I'm gonna try to stay off music because I'm not a big fan of copyright marked, you know. Here's WABC again.
I write this letter.
And on a support.
I'm in love.
bread
Strong.
and gin with
Production.
56? 56.
The Michael K. Show is on. Stephen A. Smith.
Do you know that Kevin Durant does not have a player option? So whoever gets him has Kevin Durant.
I afford to go on safely for the rest of my life if I can do that.
This
and
is
then
10
plan it that way.
At the
high school with you. The icing on the cake was the main guy who I...
Blinds.com. Blinds.com.
Bloomberg Business Week is available on newsstands now at Bloomberg.com and on the Bloomberg
aids that will transform
this
your
must
deck
be
or patio.
1100 WTAM out of Cleveland, Ohio.
9 experts who are really good. They're available for live consultations and or in
Graduated college.
ordering online.
You also had that
Your website.
Well, they do great work now, but that was...
I think this is 1090 out of Baltimore, Maryland.
fireworks show?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really...
The bright future for our region with a New York
and off.
It's 1030.
Don't...
Intocable.
Here's one register.
Thinking weather.
Living.
So much happening so beautifully. Jody and I wish you the best. Jody, honey, I love you. Let's go home.
Last song of his show. Now Tony Orlando is coming out with his Saturday night show. But there's WABC, of course. You can tell who I'm biased to. But anyway, Roberts Radio, appointed by the Queen of England. There you go. Roberts Rambler. Roberts R200. Little GE from the late 60s. Zenith from the late 50s. Zenith from the late 50s. We've got a couple other things. We've got an Arison here. We can compare that to the R200. Ooh, dirty volume.
WABC New York, 107.1 WLIR FM Hampton Bays.
Tony Orlando, a name you'll always remember. A voice
It was
you'll
the top of the
never
hour
forget.
chime for WABC. Every top of the hour they play that sound ever since the 1960s.
Radio 77 WABC.
That's right. Anyway,
Now, here's your host, Tony Orlando. He sold millions of records, performed on Broadway, and as a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. He's Tony Orlando on Music Radio 77 WABC. This is Saturday Nights with Tony Orlando.
Welcome, everybody, to another Saturday night with me, Tony Orlando. Our show, I'm proud to say, is presented by Goya Foods. And you know, if it's Goya, it has to be good. And let me tell you why it's going to be a good show tonight. Has it ever occurred to you how many people have become giants with the name Little?
Little Anthony,
Example.
Little Michael
Little
Jackson.
Anthony,
Right.
who, by the way, is our guest tonight.
Ooh.
Little Stevie Wonder.
Oh, yeah.
Little Richard.
Right.
Little Frankie Lyman.
Right.
Little Michael Jackson.
Yep, I just said
Little
that.
River Band.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it goes on and on.
Yeah.
Every one of them who had the name a little in front of their name
Hey, Tony's got a point there.
didn't just become hit record
That's why he's got his own show.
They became giants. Interesting analysis we're going to do tonight. Not only are we going to have Little Anthony on the show to talk about that, but we're going to start the show with a guy who really kicked off the name Little in a big way.
Oh, yeah. That's certainly copyrighted. Little Richard there. You know, TV Fruity. Anyway, there you go. Little Robert's Rambler video. There you go. 10 minutes long. I'll probably cut it down, but you know. Michael Jackson. Easy as 1, 2, 3. As simple as do, re, mi, A, B, C. Baby, you and me now. Oh, yeah. Put my watch back on, of course. Beautiful set. I am so happy with this. You have no idea. And I think it's gone to a good home. Much more radio here in the United States. Excuse me, I'm starting to stumble a bit. Than in England for sure. I mean, when Radiocruncher sent me that video, he got like 4 stations. I mean, I probably get, I don't know, 40 stations? I mean, I didn't even go through all the stations. I went past some. I mean, at night, you know, once the sun sets a little more, I mean, look at it. Oh, we got hear that buzz? Someone's got LEDs on downstairs in my house. Right? Not gonna stay on there.
Shutting down the Keystone.
710, you heard it all already. Anyway. Robert's Rambler. Not much on long wave in America at all. If I go down by the shore, we'll pick up beacons. And I think upstate there's a survival kind of weather radio, information radio station. So long wave is kind of dead here. We've never had much on long wave ever. We've always been medium wave, which we just call AM. But yeah, I mean AM is full. It's full of stations. I mean, every city has its own big stations. I'm just in New York, but New York is the #1 market in America. So, you know, New York, LA, Chicago, America is just great for radio. I mean, if you love radio, move to America. Privately owned stations everywhere, not too much syndication, lots of music on AM and FM, obviously. We have AM, FM, we have Sirius XM, we've got shortwave, we've got a lot of ham operators, we've got really anything you could want. So yeah, ooh, look at that, nice close-up there of the Roberts Rambler, right, by appointment of Her Majesty the Queen. Beautiful. This here is 900 CHML out of Hamilton, Ontario, Canada.
Right, so I don't care whether either of you is
This station booms in at night.
If I get that body back tonight, I'll let the cops
They
worry
do
about it.
old-fashioned radio
I'll confess
shows.
to everything myself and name all 3 of you as accomplices.
All right, Spade. You say your only concern is that body?
Right.
Right. Here's $500. Another $500 when you find it, huh?
I love tuning into this station at night with radios like this old Motorola here. Nice old tube radios. They really sound great. But we got some other radios here. Some mostly American stuff. I'm sure that if Radiocruncher watches this over in England, he's gonna not have any idea what any of this stuff is. He's used to things like this, you know. But this station sounds great at night.
Recommend is just informed. CREON.
Wins News Time 1026 now. Bloomberg Money Watchers Jeff Bellinger.
See that stupid LED buzz? I can't stand it. I really can't. It's very annoying. But once those are off, pretty much no interference in my house. My house is very good with radio interference. Here's the country station. But yeah.
Special one-time opportunity.
Story, truth or trash?
I think it's true, Art.
You think it's true?
Sounds like something that would really happen.
Strike 3 called.
More baseball.
By Pfizer.
With PatriotSoftware.com.
Something. Well, someone did.
Thank you so
Super convenient. They're exploding.
Smoke.
Explosion. We need. Can't hit it with power.
And you can go to Tanya applied that.
Oh yeah. What is this, Dave Clark 5? British band on a British radio. Perfect. You can see my pajamas there, getting nice and cozy with my radio, and I got a little nice cup of tea over there on the table. Great Saturday night to relax with my yellowly dyed hands and my Roberts radio. Thank you very much, Radiocruncher, for this radio. Oh boy, guess I turned the light on by accident. Here's a little bit, ooh, you can see the nice blue dial there, nice. Shimmy Shimmy Coco Pop, a little Anthony in the Imperials. I saw him live a few months ago in June, so last month. He was pretty good for being, whatever he is, 70-something. I mean, really great. I actually got free tickets from WABC to see him, and it was really pretty great. Shimmy, shimmy, Coco Pop. Alright, no more of that for content ID. I've probably already gotten copyright striked like 1,000,000 times on this video, so I might be taking it down after Radiocruncher sees it. But anyway, that was the last clip I'll be taking of this, and the video is running on to like 20 minutes long now, so there it is, you know, Robert's R200 with the light on now, so you can see all the nice wood and everything. Very beautiful, pretty much flawless. Thank you so much for sending this over to me and giving me a good deal, and I look forward to doing business with you in the future, Radiocruncher.